Hello guys, and welcome to my video. As you guys can see, I am looking like what the kids call a hot mess. I wanted to do a video today of my current sort of go-to makeup routine when I do not want to wear makeup. No makeup, makeup look with very little makeup. I don't mind going out without makeup, do not get me wrong at all. I don't mind it, but there are some days where I do want to do just a little bit extra to make sure I don't look so tired, I don't look so dead. If you work and you want a really simple routine, I think that this would be perfect. So I have literally one brush that I'm gonna use and just all drugstore products. And so let's just go ahead and get started with the video and I'll show you guys this makeup routine. So I am gonna start off using my Glow Tonic To Go from Pixi. This is completely optional, as are all of the steps. It just gets rid of the dirt, it lifts any excess makeup, gets rid of all of those things. And so before I start a makeup look, I just like to take this just to make sure my skin is nice, refreshed, and most importantly, clean. So as you guys can see, there is a little bit of residue on the little pad here, and it's funny because I did so much skincare last night, like this should be clean, and I still have dirt and all of this stuff on my face. It's kind of crazy. I'm next gonna go in with moisturizer. I like to moisturize really well on those days where I'm not gonna wear foundation and makeup. So I'm gonna go in, of course, with my Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. Once that is in and tacky, we're gonna move on to the star of the video, and that is concealer. Listen, I'm not using foundation, but I need concealer. And I know that a lot of people think that when you don't use foundation, you just kind of replace foundation with concealer, but I don't necessarily think it's true because you're not putting it all over your face. You're just putting it in those problem areas. For me, that is under my eyes where I have dark circles and anywhere I have any little acne spots. This concealer itself is in the shade medium, which is really, really close to my skin tone. It's very natural and it has peachy undertones which really help cancel out all of the darkness I have under my eyes. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of acne spots right now. My skin is acting up very bad, and this is just gonna help tame that redness. And it's not gonna be super full coverage like as if you were wearing foundation, but it's just gonna help calm that redness down so that throughout the day, at least it's a little bit hidden. I just finished buffing that concealer in using my ring finger, and it already made the biggest difference. I'm next gonna go in with my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. This has a nice flat top to it, and the next thing I'm gonna do is take a tinted translucent powder. This is a translucent powder with a little bit of color to it. This is in the color medium translucent, and this is from CoverGirl. I feel like translucent powders are so great because they really smooth out the texture of your skin, and by having a little bit of tint to it, it will sort of give you some color back to your skin without having to use a face powder or a foundation. So I'm gonna use the same flat top kabuki brush and dip into this and just apply it all over the face, and especially under the eyes to set. Alright, so with that face powder in, not only did it set the concealer that I had under my eyes and on my acne spots, it also changed the texture of my skin. It makes it look smoother and just has an all over similar color to it. Because my face is such a one tone without any kind of contour or anything, I like to take a creamy concealer. So this is the same Fit Me brand from Maybelline, and this is in this shade 30, which is Cafe. I don't take any of this directly onto my face. I take my ring finger and I get onto this little wand area. The smallest bit on my ring finger, I'm just going to apply it to give myself like a little faux contour, just to give my face some more dimension. So I'm just gonna apply this here in the contour area. I'm just gonna go back on top with that same little buffing brush. As you guys can see, I used the smallest bit and just gave myself a faux contour and just warmed up the skin a little bit, and this is going to give my face way more dimension than not having anything there at all. Completely optional, but this is what I like to do to still have that contour and a nice cheekbone without having to do all the hassle. For cheeks today, I do want to give myself just the smallest bit of tint just to bring some rosiness to my face, It'll just make me look more alive. So I'm gonna use another cream product. This is the Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel, and this is in the shade Natural. So this is really, really soft. I'm gonna take some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to, again, apply it with my ring finger. The final step I'm going to do for my face is to give my face some glow. So another cream product I'm going to go into is with the True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator, and this is in the shade Golden. So again, I'm just going to take it onto the back of my hand, onto my ring finger, and apply it to my highlight areas. So since everything that I'm wearing is very creamy and very light, the highlight that I'm using is very creamy and very light as well. It's just gonna catch the light when you move around and just give you a dewy look. Moving on to the eyes, I'm literally just going to curl my lashes and put on mascara. I'm also going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and I'm just going to apply it into the outer lower lashes, not the inner ones, just to give me that almond shape and not make my eye look too small. You can definitely apply as much or as little mascara as you'd like. Tailor everything to your own face and to your own preference. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to sound a little weird, but it worked for me the other day and I kind of like it. I bought this mascara. It's from Maybelline. It's called Great Lash Mascara, and I do not like it for my eyes. It has a very small spoolie, and because I have such dark brows but I don't have a dark brow gel, I wanted to use something that would give the illusion of hair but without having to go in and use my dip brow or without having to go in with a brow pencil, just a really quick kind of thing. So I just use this in the areas that are sparse. For instance, right here I have this little area that's kind of crazy, or the front of my brows. I just like to take the smallest bit there and just be careful how you place it. I like to wipe out most of the product off of the wand, and also I do not use this for my eyes. If you're gonna use it on your face, don't use it on your eyes because you could end up getting bacteria from your face onto your eyes and get an eye infection. No one wants that. So I'm just going to take the smallest bit and sort of fill in the brows. Because mascara can move around, I would definitely recommend having a Q-tip nearby. Make sure you're cleaning it up, and I would definitely recommend going on top with a brow gel. So I'm gonna go on top with my tinted brow gel in the color Brunette from Milani, and I'm just gonna make sure that everything stays in place, and it's also gonna give more color to my brow and not make it look so dark. And I'm just gonna take a little Q-tip and clean up anywhere where I might have messed up. I'm also gonna run that through the front of the brow to pick up any additional product that might be there. And as you guys can see, that is the difference between both brows. Alrighty, so with both brows done, the eyes and the face done, the only thing left is to add some color to your lips. So for today, I'm gonna go in with my super glossy natural lip shine in Nectar Nude from Burt's Bees. This is one of my favorite glosses because Burt's Bees really helps my lips. It keeps them moisturized, and I just love the color of this gloss as well. For my final makeup step, I'm just going to spritz my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray all over my face and just set everything and just give me that extra skincare I need. Got gloss in with the earrings in, everything is done, and this is the finished makeup look, and I say it with quotations because we barely used any makeup at all, and yet it completely transformed our face and made us look so much more alive and so much more different from the no makeup. So just a few little things that you can do to enhance your natural beauty and just get out the door quickly without having to do too many steps. I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.